Hey Aggie Nation, welcome to episode 2 of the Aggies, Cameron Athletics Virtual Award Show. Once again, I'm Kenton Main, Sports Information Director here at Cameron University. Today we're going to hear from our volleyball, men's golf, and women's basketball teams. Starting us off, head coach Brandon Stephenson of CU Volleyball.
Good. We need to get the crank in the ball cart and cones for footwork. When I went to Brazil, they called me Johnny.
I actually met the real Brandon Stephenson.
Coach Stevenson, volleyball coach here at Cameron University. I want to welcome you guys to this event, even though we're at different stages right now in our athletic careers and how the society has dealt with the viruses going on. But want to remember some of those times that we had this year with the first home contest against Midwestern, taking those to 3 and having you guys be a tremendous impact in that growth as a program. I wanted to also shout out to the student athletes that did well in the classroom this year. The spring reports we're getting here the next week or so, and with what we've seen so far, we've seen some tremendous success in the classroom. So take pride in that, and those that are continuing to have success in the years to come. I want to shout out to our Aggie of the Year for the volleyball team. Peyton Little was one of those players that did a tremendous job on and off the court, was a spokeswoman for her disease that she's battling with alopecia, and was a very good role model to the community and to the other athletes on how you can go through something in life and still have success and have a positive attitude. I wanted you guys to understand that this is not over for us as athletes and coaches. It is a setback. And we know that when we get the green light to get back into the gym or on the court, or the golf courses or baseball and softball fields, that we'll be ready to go. Hopefully you guys have the time now to get in touch with family and friends at a closer rate and realize that the safety is a big concern for us going forward. But know that we need to be prepared for the time that we get the call so that we can have a good, successful season next year. I want to thank all the boosters and the support staff that make every game an enjoyment to come out and play and watch, and hopefully that we can get everyone back to a safe environment. Also shout out to all the first responders that are on the front lines right now battling this virus, that they too can come back home safely and have a good outcome in the months and years to come.
Thank you for awarding me with Aggie Volleyball Player of the Year. It means a lot for my hard work to be rewarded, and I wouldn't have done it if it wasn't for these girls and this team. I absolutely love y'all, and I can't wait to see what y'all do in the future. See ya, Aggies!
Hey, I'm CAITLYN. I play volleyball. I just want to say thank you to the boosters and supporters, and a special thank you to our first responders and medical professionals.
A memorable Aggie moment for me would be just traveling with the team during away games, because it just brought us a lot closer together.
Who inspires me? I'd have to say Coach Bishop. She was definitely someone who was always in my corner, and if I ever had any kind of problem, I could go to her for advice, and she was my biggest fan. I really appreciated that.
My best impression of my coach would be, don't take my jelly beans, they're mine. I love jelly beans.
Hey Aggie Nation, my name's Houston Moore. I'm the head men's golf coach here at Cameron University. Before I get started and talking about the highlights of our season, I just wanted to go ahead and take a brief moment to just say thank you for all the alumni, boosters, faculty and staff, the other coaches this year. They've been so nice and made this first year of mine here at Cameron just a real special one. But this past year, the 2019-2020 Aggie season was cut short due to COVID-19, but we still had some special moments. First one I can remember was Preston Holmes out at the Amarillo Country Club shooting 66 in his first round of college golf. It was really awesome to watch, and he was so happy. Secondly, we had Tyler Kamen go up to New Mexico, and our best field we played in all year, getting a top 5 finish and leading us to a middle of the pack, but it was still a really, really good moment for us moving forward in the season. After that, we went to Midwestern State, and had a pretty good event there, and Joey KIRK holed out on his last hole of the tournament to make an eagle on 18 out of Wichita Falls Country Club, and it was sweet. He ended up getting a top 10, and we got fourth. At our home tournament, the inaugural Jerry Hearnshire Invitational, Logan Durst shot a first round 68, tournament low, ended up getting second in the event. That was our best finish by any player this season. To start the spring semester, Devin Whipple actually fired a 68 as well, bogey-free 68 at the Golf Club of Houston. You know, they had the PGA Tour tournament there for many years. It's a great golf course, great track, and it was really good. That was his best college round he's had since being at Cameron University, and just super special moment for everybody on the Cameron golf team. Some other things we had this year, Devin Whipple again got Lone Star Conference Academic All-American, and Tyler Kamen actually got Lone Star Conference Newcomer of the Year. Two really big things, and a really special moment for Cameron golf as a whole. The father of Cameron golf, actually, Jerry Hearnshire, was inducted to the Cameron University Hall of Fame. Truly a special moment for everyone, and we loved watching it. And he's just such a legend around here in Lawton, Oklahoma. We were glad to see it happen. Lastly, the Cameron golf team as a whole this year, we had a 3.5 team GPA this spring semester to end it. Super proud of these guys. They did an awesome job getting home, grinding on their grades right before the school ended. It's pretty tough. Everything was online for them, but they stuck it out and did the best they could when they got home and came out with a strong GPA. Finally, for my Aggie of the Year nomination, I want it to be Devin Whipple. Devin Whipple's been at Cameron for a few years now, and during his time here, he's had a lot of adversity, but always came out on top. Redshirt as a freshman, hurt as a sophomore, came back, played a little bit his junior season, ended up getting hurt at the end of that, comes back this season coming off a shoulder surgery, comes back a month earlier than we expected. As soon as he comes back, qualifies for the first event, and ends up getting second on the team in our first event in New Mexico. Now, Devin Whipple is a quiet individual, and he goes about his work his own way. And, you know, he's one of those guys that leads by example. He's not a vocal person, but he comes in, does his job, and is always respectful and a great teammate. He had a very, very solid season this year and was only getting better, even though it was cut short by COVID-19. We just really appreciate Devin here at Cameron University, and he does everything you want as an individual. Again, my Aggie of the Year, Devin Whipple. And remember, guys, back the Axe.
Hey everyone, what does it mean to be a Cameron Aggie? It's really like being a part of a tight-knit community. It's like gaining a second family. So many great people part of this organization.
My favorite moment this year was when we traveled up to Amarillo for our first tournament. And this is really the first opportunity we got to get to know each other and really bond with each other as a team.
Who inspires me? My family, for sure. For sure. They gave me a lot of motivation. And they give me a lot of confidence just because they believe in me and they want to see me succeed.
Hey Aggies! Each year, the strength and conditioning staff gets to award the Iron Pickaxe Award to a team who comes to the weight room on time and is focused. They are coachable, ready to improve, and work together as a team to keep each other accountable. This year's winner is a team that brought intent, focus, energy, and a strong desire to improve to each session. They strove not only to improve their own ability, but to challenge and better their teammates as well. I'm excited to announce that the 2019-2020 Iron Pickaxe Award winner is women's basketball. I miss you guys tons already. I hope that you guys have a lot of successful years to come, and wish you the best. Stay strong, guys. Back the Axe.
Hello, Aggie Nation. This is Coach Andrews, head women's basketball coach. Thanks for joining us for the Aggie Awards show. Before it kind of gets started, just want to tell everybody, hope everybody's safe. Hope your families are well. We're missing you back here. I can't wait for everybody to get back here in August and see all your faces. Before we get into the Aggie Award for women's basketball, I just want to take the time to thank my graduate assistant, Kennedy Simeon, and my assistant coach, Coach Mahoney. This year's been a great one. Our first full team together. We got a young team. Without their expertise in their areas and how hard they worked, this year wouldn't have been possible. Thank you guys, love you both, and I'm looking forward to the years to come. This year was an interesting year for us. We had a young team. We started a little rocky. You know, I think the first 4 games, I think we went 1-5 overall, and those losses were pretty large deficits, and I'm sure a lot of people watched on thinking, what were we doing? But you know, we had such great leadership this year from my 3 seniors, McKenna Spikes and Diniamaka Wakama. I'm pretty sure I'm getting better at saying that, although she'll probably say otherwise, and then Ava Batiste, who was here all 4 years. They're followed by great young kids, our returners who will be back next year. They're young, they're enthusiastic, they're resilient, they're committed, and we really watched this year the growth of those young kids led by those seniors. I want to take the moment to highlight some of our special performances this year. First of all, to our senior Ava Batiste, congratulations on 4 amazing years here. You reached the 1,000-point club. I'm pretty sure you were a little bit over it. Broke every 3-point record there was here and under the sun. Most 3 points made in a single game, season, and then overall, I believe. It's been amazing to watch your growth, and you did a really good job this year leading. Congratulations on also making one of the all-conference teams. And then the other major performance that we had this year, Megan Hedge, leading scorer, made all-conference first team this year, coming off freshman of the year last year. Watching her growth, even from her first year to this year, has been amazing. I'm really looking forward to what's to come. I have a great group of returners coming back, and who were all freshmen last year, have an experienced year under their belt, joined by a lot of great kids coming in. And so I feel very blessed to have coached this team and the journey they went through, from where we started to finishing 12-10 in conference, tied for 8th place with a great group of teams in our conference, the national champion in our conference. And then going to make postseason playoffs, breaking some 3-point records as a team, getting over 100 points here at home in front of our fans and boosters and supporters. And so we had some amazing atmospheres, and I just want to thank my kids for that. So before we get to the award part, I also want to take the time to thank the families who have supported us, the athletic staff, who put in a lot of time. There's very few of us, and there's a lot of hours that they put in behind the scenes to make all of this work. To our boosters, just to the fans and to the local community of Lawton, thank you for everything that you do. I also, during this time, want to give a special thank you to all the first respondents, the nurses, the doctors, people who are behind the scenes making face masks, local businesses trying to keep everything running and feeding people. Thank you from Cameron Women's Basketball. It's much appreciated. So in saying all that, the Women's Basketball Aggie of the Year, it was hard to give out because I did think that a lot of my team encompass what it means to be the Aggie of the Year. But I've chosen somebody that I think shows resilience on and off the floor. They're a competitor in the classroom. They lead by example, an extremely great role model, an amazing academic student, and just overall a huge supporter of the growth of Cameron University. They were a big part of it, and despite her size, her heart is bigger than anybody's I've ever seen on this floor. And so in saying that, my Aggie my Women's Basketball Aggie of the Year award goes to number 1, Logan Collier. Congratulations, and it's very well deserved.
Logan is one of the best teammates to ever play with. She has a huge heart on and off the court. She truly wants what is best for all of us, and she will give 100% no matter what.
Logan as a teammate has definitely been someone you can always count on, no matter if it's games or practice, to do the best they can to help the team, and just someone that is super courageous and encouraging and just always leads by example.
Logan is a good teammate because she gives 100% on the court no matter how she feels that day, and she may be small, but she's a really big part of this team.
Logan is an incredibly hard worker. It's truly amazing to watch someone play with as much heart and determination that she has. And on top of that, she's just an amazing teammate. She always pushes all of us in practice and in games to be the best possible player that we can be. And she's just super awesome to play with and an amazing teammate and friend.
Thanks for watching episode 2 of the Aggies. Join us on Thursday when we hear from our women's tennis, men's cross country and track and field, and spirit teams. See you then.